people have been able to extend themselves a little bit further to buy as owner-occupiers, buy properties, live in them as homes, right? And as interest rates rise, the cost of home ownership is going to rise, and some people might find themselves stretched beyond their means, and that might actually cause less demand in the market. So, like particularly, like I'm specifically talking about, high value markets like Sydney. So, do you not think that would be true?
No, I don't. That's the general media theme. Interest rates will rise. There'll be mortgage stress everywhere. Prices will fall. And no. Lots of reasons why that's not right. Now, we can look at what's happened in history with interest rate rises and the impact on a boom, which is negligible. But it's the buffering in the system that's being overlooked rather conveniently by media because, they love that storyline. So there's three big buffers in the system, which will mean that, one or two interest rate rises isn't going to have a major impact on the average household. One is that the level of savings that are being built up in the community because of the enforced savings, because of lockdown periods, et cetera, the restrictions of COVID. The second buffering is that the average household is more than 2 years ahead on their mortgage payments. And the third one, the biggest one, is that no one is assessed on the ability to repay a loan at the current interest rate. They're assessed on the ability to repay that loan, the current interest rate plus 3%. So if you're borrowing now, you're not assessed on whether you can afford to repay that loan at 2.5%. You're assessed on your ability to repay at 5.5%. So interest rates could rise 2 percentage points. And the Reserve Bank put out some modelling recently that media seized upon, saying if interest rates rise by 2 percentage points, then we think there's a possibility that property prices could fall 15%. And media lap that up like a hungry dog. But most people actually can afford to repay their loans based on the buffering in the system dictated by APRA if interest rates are that high. So
it's a very good point, Terry. That's a very good point about the buffer. There's actually, no one actually is borrowing at their actual limit. That's a very good point, actually.